Even as he's deep into a tightly contested presidential race, Donald Trump is foregoing the campaign trail for a trip to Scotland to reopen a golf club. Trump said he was going strictly for business, but after touting his golf course, he turned political, comparing Britain's decision to leave the EU with his own campaign in America.
I think people really see a big parallel. A lot of people are talking about that, and not only the United States, but other countries. People want to take their country back, and I think it's happening in the United States. It's happening by the fact that I've done so well in the polls.
So was it really just a business trip, or is he still on the trail? It's the latest example of how he's been using his high-profile presidential campaign to draw attention to his business empire.
Trump steaks, Trump University, Trump vodka. It's the magazine, it's great. Anybody want one here? Take one.
He's held campaign events in Trump Tower in New York, his Mar-a-Lago Club in Florida, and even the under-construction Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C.
It will be truly one of the great hotels of the world.
But when Trump hosts these events, it's unclear whether it's to promote his business or promote his campaign. And it's not illegal, but critics say it's unseemly, and it's clearly unprecedented.
I can't think of a presidential candidate at this point in the campaign who has not separated him or herself from their businesses. Because he refuses to separate himself from them, and because he still so identifies with it, that it makes it almost impossible to try to easily untangle this.
But what's crass and exploitative to some makes sense to others, who think Trump's career as a businessman is the key selling point for the presidency. In May, $1.1 million of the campaign's $6.7 million in spending went to businesses Trump is involved in or to his family members. Experts say these kinds of expenditures don't break any campaign finance rules, but the scale of Trump's cross-promotions are raising new questions.
Most of the campaign finance laws are based on trying to prohibit illegal support of the campaign. We've never seen somebody try to support their private businesses through the campaign the way he's doing it. And that's where you get into this gray area.
Trump spokeswoman Hope Hicks said that the candidate's use of his own properties, for instance, raised no legal or ethical issues. She quoted Mr. Trump as saying, "Why would I use someone else's properties?" But all of Trump's promotion on the trail could end up hurting his business. An April survey found that 45% of Americans earning at least $200,000 would make a point of not visiting Trump hotels or golf properties in the next 4 years. 77% of those said it was because of his campaign. When Mitt Romney ran for president, he put all of his assets in a blind trust. But if Trump became president, it's unclear how he would handle his business and the potential conflicts of interest that could arise.
He says that he would separate himself from the Trump organization. How much he would do that is open to question, whether he's capable of doing that. Is he going to still fly around and visit Trump properties? If we're negotiating something with China and China is doing something with one of his hotels, how is he going to react to that? These are serious questions that we have. Again, this is where we're blue skying it because we've never had a candidate like this before.